Hi, my name is Makayla Halford,
And I'm Laura Moen.
and our global issue is pollution in the ocean. So in the last 3 centuries, the ocean has been used to rid of garbage and sewage. It's become a big problem for marine life because the animals are getting stuck in netting or are getting plastic wrapped around vital parts of their bodies. So they often die of strangulation or simply starve to death because they became immobile. They also ingest plastic or toxic items that in the long run kill them. The items in the water are also releasing toxic chemicals into the ocean, which is absorbed into the environment and is consumed by humans, which has a negative effect on human health. So data. According to Chelsea Rokeman, in 83% of the case studies of ocean debris being dangerous, it was concluded to be true. It was also concluded that bigger pieces of debris were the biggest problem due to the fact that animals would get caught in the nets. Another issue is that smaller debris would be eaten by the animals and that would kill them, or it would just cause leaching of toxic chemicals into the ocean. So how the ocean is changing. Sewage pipes are bleeding into the ocean. Garbage is being thrown into the ocean, which is killing animals and causing adverse effects. Pesticides, herbicides, detergents, oils are all being spilt and leached from products being thrown into the ocean. Pesticides, 93% of Americans were tested positive for BPA because of the foods that we're eating from the oceans. Carbon dioxide is making the water acidic.
The pollution in the sea affects us all directly. Rising sea levels causes coastal flooding in cities and island nations. Released chemicals in water poison people and animals that consume seafood. Some short-term health effects can be stomach aches, diarrhea, and rashes. Along with that, there are also many long-term side effects, some of them being hormonal problems, reproductive problems, nervous system damage, and kidney damage. Some of the most toxic chemicals are linked to diseases such as Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, and heart diseases. The killing of marine life is very devastating for humans as well. Marine plant life produces 70% of the oxygen we breathe. Not all trash ends up at the dump. Sadly, the biggest landfill isn't even on land. It's in our oceans. Without improvement of reducing pollution in the oceans, we are looking at a completely different bodies of waters by the year 2100. With increasing acidity levels and lower pH levels of water, coral reefs will be decimated, possibly flat out extinction. Just incremental increases in temperature of water causes corals to bleach. It's already started happening as we can see in the Great Barrier Reef. With warming of water, the end of the century could reach nearly 2% degrees warmer. Just 2 degrees difference is dangerous to marine life. Sea levels will continue to rise at the end of the century. We could have up to 5 feet of raised water levels. This would be devastating to people and all marine life. Warm waters also means quicker evaporation with higher sea levels. In the event of hurricanes or tropical storms, they are more likely to overwhelm nearby communities. For every degree water temperature goes up, the oxygen content decreases by 2%. Continuation of decreased oxygen levels is also very dangerous for marine life. Garbage and plastic is devastating to marine life as well. They eat it mistaking it for food and often get tangled up in it and causing damage and death. Because plastic isn't biodegradable, there is the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, which is a collection of marine debris. In 2009, the patch was twice the size of Texas. With increasing demand of plastic products, the patch continues to grow. It is expected by the year 2050 there will be more than plastic in the oceans than fish.
So changes to health and the economy. So coastal cities will have to invest in expensive equipment to get rid of excess water due to the rising water levels. Cities without money will have to either get help from other cities or they will have to evacuate. Plastics that is being thrown into the ocean are releasing toxic chemicals into the marine life and will cause species to die off. and the humans that eat the marine life are affected by the toxins, are most likely to get sick or have future problems due to the toxins.
Although the ocean is in poor condition, there are many things we can change in our lives to help reduce our carbon footprint. For starters, fish population worldwide are being depleted at an alarming rate. When you go shopping or dine out, you can help reduce demand for overexploited species by choosing seafood that is sustainable. Another option, as we all know, plastic debris kills tens of thousands of marine life and animals each year. Limiting your plastic waste is simple. Investing in reusable items such as totes or reusable bags, reusable water bottles, and non-disposable containers for food and recycling is a great way to help you reduce your plastic use. A third option, when enjoying beaches, it is important to leave anything naturally occurring there where you found it. This includes rocks, shells, sand, and coral. Always remember to clean up after yourself. And finally, there are many programs worldwide that are fighting to protect our oceans. You can help support them by giving financial support or even volunteering. The more you know about the issues it faces, the more we can help the earth to restore it to the health it deserves.